Hello, and welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a few minutes. In this example, I'm going to demonstrate how you can manipulate the view of your grid entities using just the keyboard. So regardless of the mouse style you have selected, whether that's Pointwise or Tecplot or Gridgen, you can use the keyboard to also manipulate the view. Now, let me remind you that using the question mark or shift slash brings up the keyboard shortcuts. These are all the keyboard shortcuts that are available, and we'll include any ones that you have modified through the keyboard shortcut modifications. But if you'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see some view manipulations and using basically the number pad. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate for you today. So let's start with that keyboard and just to demonstrate which keys are you going to be using. So to be able to use these, you are going to need a full keyboard. That means it has to have a number pad as well. What I've outlined here are the keys that are involved with doing this type of manipulation. And I'll go through the different key sequences to explain. But these are the keys that are going to be involved: page up, page down, the numlock, slash, star, minus sign, 7, 8, 9 plus in the numeric keypad, and then also the Alt key will come into play. The first three keys, numlock, slash, star, that is going to rotate about the body axes. The next three keys, 7, 8, 9, will rotate about the screen axes. You also can use those in combination with the page down key to rotate in 90-degree increments about any of those axes. You can also use the Alt key in combination with those keys to rotate in 3-degree increments. You also have the ability to rotate in the opposite direction. That's using the minus sign in combination with those keys. The last combination is to hold down the page up key while using any of the rotation keys, and that will just speed up that rotation over its normal speed. So let's just look at a quick example. This is the Nita glider example that I have up, and you can see the axis orientation there. I have the z-axis kind of going along the streamwise direction. So if I want to rotate about that z-axis using the body axis, if I hold the star key down, you can see it's rotating about the z-axis. If I hold minus sign with the star, now it's still rotating but in the opposite direction. If I use the 9 on the keypad, this is the screen axis, and you can see now it's rotating around the z-axis in the screen. And again, I can rotate in the opposite direction. If I hold the key down, so I'm going to hold star key down to rotate about the z-axis, it will just continue to rotate. Again, minus sign will rotate the other way. If I hold that down and then I use the page up key at the same time, you can see that the rotation speed speeds up. Again, I can use the page down key in combination to do 90-degree rotations. And again, I can use the minus sign as well to rotate in the opposite direction. If I use the Alt key in combination, you can see that every time I hit the rotation about the body z-axis, it's moving 3-degree increments. And you can also use multiple rotation keys at the same time. So if I rotate about the z-axis and I also hit one of the other axis keys, I can get it to move in both directions at the same time. So we have a lot of flexibility to manipulate the view using the keyboard. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop us a line down below or connect with us via LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.